Good morning, all. My name is Mike Bouchard. I am the new GM for Atlanta, and that includes IMA, International, and the domestic line maintenance operations. I have been a GM for about 4 years. I had the central region prior to COVID. Once COVID took place, I got the southeast region and for about a year, and then just recently I moved over here to Atlanta. So I'm excited to be here. So I'm going around telling everybody I'm the new guy, just like you guys, right? You guys are the new guys. I'm the new guy too. That's my story. I'm sticking with it as long as I can. But I've been able to see a couple of the groups come through, and one of my messages that I give talks when I talk to schools or see new folks is I give a little history lesson. So airlines have obviously been around a long time, and up until 1978 it was basically subsidized, right? It all started with mail contracts, went from there. Airlines operated in their own little regions, and that's how we ran. In 1978, the deregulation took place. So all the airlines, were now on their own. No more government subsidies, and they had to run their airlines. And from 1978 to 2005, that's what they did. They ran airlines. And if you ask Warren Buffett, how do you make $1 million? You invest $1 billion in an airline, right? And that's what we basically were. In 2005, running an airline finally ended, and we all went into bankruptcy, more or less. And then we came out of bankruptcy, and what we started to do was run a business. How do we run our business? Well, Richard Anderson back then came up and he says, well, we're going to create a brand. You guys are familiar with brands. Brands are very important. How many people do you see wear Disney shirts that says just Disney, right? That's the brand. It says something. Coca-Cola, it's a brand. It means something. McDonald's, it's a brand. It's known worldwide, and you know what to expect when you see that logo or that brand. Well, for the first time in the airline industry, Delta said, we're going to create a brand. What is that brand? That brand is reliability. That we're going to give the customer what they want, and we're going to be recognized for it. Well, what was that? Well, for Delta Airlines, it was reliability, on-time departures. That was number one. Number two was good service. And that's it. That's how we ran our business. We created a brand and we ran with it. And in 2019, we had our best year ever, best year of any airline. So good that the employees, we made over $6 billion that year in profit. All right? And we gave the largest profit-sharing check to our employees. I think it was like $1.5 billion split up amongst all the employees. It was pretty cool. Brand separated us from all the other airlines. We were making 18 cents more per dollar than the other airlines. So if you wanted to go, and I'm not going to use airline, I'll say airline X. I'll be nice today. And you paid $1 to go from Atlanta to Orlando. If you flew on Delta Airlines, passengers would pay us $1.18 because that seat was more valuable to them. That's how you make money. That's how you create a brand. So why do I tell you this? What's your brand? When they mention your name, what are we thinking? What is that person thinking? What is your peers thinking? So my request to you is work on your brand. Make your brand strong, known, and then the opportunities that are available to you here at Delta are endless. That's the cool thing about working for an airline. You just don't have to spin wrenches for the next 30 years. You can do a whole bunch of things, depending on what you want. But you got to create that brand. Make sense? So what's your brand? Do you have a brand yet? It starts right now. Remember, every time you're in front of somebody, you're creating that brand. So that is my message to you all. Welcome to Delta Airlines. It is an adventure. Hang on. This summer will be wild, but just be safe. If you don't know what you're doing, stop, get some help, and it's okay. All right? And we'll bring you up to speed, and you'll have a great time out here. So that's all I got. Thank you for your time. Like I said, welcome to Delta Airlines. Appreciate you here. Hang on. We're going to have a fast summer.